Alright. Let's get everything working. I always enjoy watching this opening. We finished in here last time, so let's leave. Return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from Mementos. Thank you for your hard work. Man, we got a friggin' list done.
Ah, you're back.
Oh yeah, I have to check the thieves down. I gotta do that later. Because I got a bunch of those points I can be using. Alright, anyway, for now. Let me see what that accessory does. Right now I'm rocking the Expedite Ring, but I just got another item. What was it? The Victory Cup. Oh, let's use Victory Cry. A cup that only the victorious can hold. That's not bad, actually, because that restores my health and SP at the end of every fight. So, you know, that's legit. I can use that for any persona, so that's cool. Useful stuff for later. Alright, what else? I got the bookmark, too. What does that do? That's in key items. A double-layered bookmark that Justine uses. Doesn't tell me what it's for, though. I'll have to look into that later. Let's call Kawakami and get a massage. I do want a massage. Oh, you're seriously requesting a massage? Fine, I'll have you know I trained while working with Victoria. My skills are amazing. Okay, I'll head over right now, so just wait for me.
You're so stiff. Like right here.
You're so
And
stiff, there's
here.
knots everywhere.
Master!
Phew, that should do it. My body feels lighter. It's also easier to move.
Oh!
Oh, looks like that was pretty effective.
See you later.
Alright, I'm heading home. Don't overwork yourself, okay? And that gives me my night phase back, and I just cleared out 3 of those targets, so which people are available? EY's about to go up, Shahaya's about to go up. Hifumi's not going up tonight, so I'll do that some other time. Shahaya's a new one, so I'll do that one. Did not mean to go to Crossroads.
Oh, honey. You take care now.
So I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Oh.
Oh, Kamui-san. I've been waiting for you. Can we talk? Of course. Oh, sit down, sit down. I have so much to tell you. I feel like my bond with Shahaya will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Shahaya? hang out with her.
Yes.
Please, sit down. Yes, please, sit down. Kenway-san, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. I had no idea. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all of his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they've stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It was all the clans you sat in with, Kenway-san. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that's followed me ever since the village called me a monster has passed. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, my readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster, but I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. Oh, I just realized something. Remember how I told you that how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was running around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it. I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men, Kenway-san? The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman that I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Kenway-san, are you interested in older women? Why do you ask?
No.
Oh, it's nothing. That question was a little sudden, huh? Oh, sorry. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? You sense a strong resolve from Shahaya. Level 8! Triggers a fusion alarm, then raises the alarm chance until the end of the day.
Alright.
That's useful. Shahaya is now able to tell you your celestial reading. Yes please?
But
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. More importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault after all. Right. The real battle starts now.
oh,
It's getting late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Kenway-san. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I'm only a country bumpkin who ran from her hometown. What can I really accomplish? And then I realized something. I could have easily run away from the chairman like I did back then. But I didn't. I stood firm, and I think that's thanks to your influence. It was all your own will. Nonsense. I'm not that strong of a person. I only got this far because I had you at my side. In other words, I think this was all part of our fate. I'll do my best to give them hope. The same hope you gave me. I can't turn my back on the ADP members any longer. I hope you'll keep watching over me through it all. Until next time. Hey, helping out our fortune teller friend. Look at us, being the good'un. I just want to level up Futaba after this. So if I get a Futaba day shift, that'll probably be my focus. Because I think I have Futaba and Shinya, so I got time. Oh, that Phantom Thieves thing? It probably doesn't matter. He said the claims were baseless. It must be a smear campaign by the opposition. How low is that? I'm worried about Shido-san. I don't want him to lose.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Should be people watching, and okay, who do I got? No, maybe. Haru's about to go up. And Haru's on my active team, so Haru takes precedence. To the school gate! So what are you gonna do now? Let's head to the rooftop. Alright, let's sneak past everyone and go up the emergency exit.
Hey,
Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? That aside, what brings you to the rooftop, Mouse-kun? I came to see you.
thank you.
Why, thank you. I'd like you to spend some time with me if you're free. I need to speak to you about Takakura-san. So my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive. What will you do? Yes, hang out with Haru. Oh, I know. Why don't we try a Big Bang Burger for a change? That is a choice. I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Let me see what I was saying. Maybe people were saying that you often complain about my father, but just as many seem to say the exact opposite. Someone's telling the truth. I see. If there are two contradicting stories, one of them has to be right. I suppose I'll need to learn the truth of the matter myself. To be honest, Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugamaru-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is marrying him my only option? Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. You can't just give in. I don't want to, but there's nothing else I can do. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? I don't think so. Miles-kun, thank you. You always know how to make me feel better. Honestly, though, things have been far worse for me if I would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. I can sense Haru's trust in me. Level 5. Increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. All
right.
I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Miles-kun. We can forego the elephants, though, don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
Well then, shall we go home? Hello? This is Miles-kun, right? I wanted to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. Are you okay? It's like, we're all here for you. That's true. Thank you. It's always when I'm alone that the doubt creeps in. And so I'm indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay, see you. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, you are priority. There's something I'd like to tell you. Something unbelievable happened. I'm still confused about it. Would you be able to make some time for me today? My bond with family will grow stronger soon. Head over immediately. Thank you very much. I'll meet you at the church then. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go.
Actually,
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far have been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart.
oh,
A change of heart? The Phantom Thieves? That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation. Maybe. If that's the case, then I must applaud them. Well done, Phantom Thieves. But I simply can't believe it. I've decided. I'm not going to lose. Lose what? Oh, sorry, I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it, as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known.
Mm-hmm.
This next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. Faithfully trusting me growing. Double E.
All right.
I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if it can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition. Will you stay for another game? Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Togo kingdom. I feel like playing with Shogi with Fumi has helped sharpen my knowledge. Infinite knowledge!
Until next time.
I see, so there's still room for improvement. I'd like to do this again sometime. It's me. May I have a little bit of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts, regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is. I support it. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. You're the reason I managed to make that decision after all. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry. I only wanted to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare for my exhibition match, so I'll be going now. I'll see you at the church. No. So I got Shinya. Do I have Haru? I do. And Haru's a party member, so Haru takes precedence. So, what are you going to do now? Let's head to the rooftop. Alright, let's sneak past everyone and go up the emergency exit.
Hey!
Nobody should have mental shut. Yeah, okay, I saw that part. Came to see you.
Here.
I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? I think my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're lying, yada yada. Let's hang out with Haru.
Thank you.
Thank you. How about Jimbosho? It should be the perfect place to look. Well, let's get going. I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. That's fascinating. Also, I'm doing Haru's voice wrong.
Yes.
It is. I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday.
To be honest,
You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the fine intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first messaged it to me a year or 2 ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. You might be right. Is there really nothing I can do? The company name is going to keep getting dragged through the mud. I think that what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
and
I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I really need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. I can sense a strong resolve from Haru. Level 6. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Hey, is this yeah, it's a Sugimura. Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. Our contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me. Did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san will handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. Oh, boyo, you asking for a fucking decking. I'm out of here. I will hit this man. I'm sorry about that. That guy's horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. Oh, sorry, I practically forced you to say that. But thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share it with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. I hope I get to change his heart, and I hope that that fight is worth it. I want him to struggle. Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you's help me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? Correcto mundo. It's finally all over. All that's left now is to wait and see the results. Everyone will surely understand when they see Shido after he's had a change of heart. He'd better apologize on national TV. To be honest, this excitement makes me somewhat nervous, or so anxious. That's completely understandable. Nobody else understands his true nature yet, after all. People will get it, right? I'm sure they will. Yeah, they can't be that dumb. All we can do now is wait. Chasing twilight on and on, without a sign. Okay, red light district. I'm gonna use my reading to up Shahaya's confidant, and hopefully that'll get me somewhere. My shapeshifter. You're alive, yet at the same time you're dead. You have an interesting fate indeed. Well then, what would you like to do today? Get a fortune reading. Okay, please take a seat.
What shall we do?
Fortune would you like to have read? Affinity. Please think about someone you want to become closer with. You. This reading will cost you 500 yen. Is that 5,000 yen? Is that okay? Have fortune read. Chink.
Here we go.
Okay, here I go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Your feeling should have reached the other person. Well, that's all for today.
What do you think?
Shit. Verification test. The tower card has grown dark. Did you experience some sort of change at high altitude? If any place comes to mind, please let me know. Now please take a seat. Bond will not deepen yet. I don't think you're alive at this point. Yeah, hang out. Maybe I should invite her to the Sky Tree. Invite her. The Sky Tree. It sounds like a nice place. Let's go. It's mine. Ooh, what a beautiful sight. The skyscrapers are now under our feet. Doesn't that give you a sense of superiority? Superiority.
Right.
Yes, maybe that stems from my inferiority complex from being from the countryside. Maybe when I'm at street level, all the tall buildings make me feel like Tokyo is a prison. But when I look down from here, it's surprisingly huge. I forget how big it actually is. All the members are still trapped in their tiny world. That's why I need to help them realize that there are more important things than destiny. And since I realize that, I have to be the one to help them. Okay, I have to do something. But for now, I'm going to immerse myself in the feeling of being a ruler of this city. And I'll do so by your side.
Here.
I had a great time today. This is to say thanks for always encouraging me. May the light guide you. Okay, let's return to the city. Anyway. This might be the first time I actually care about an election. Isn't Shido cool?
How about you?
A charismatic politician can make even apathetic young people excited, Not only does Mr. Shido have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader, like communication skills. Don't you think his words are easy to understand? Don't his speeches resonate with you? Everyone's getting tricked by his facade. They don't know it's all lies. Well, we're gonna do all we can. It's aggravating, but it's all we can do is wait. Anyway. Okay, so that's Futaba, which takes precedence.
Yo.
Everything's finished, right? All we gotta do now is wait like always. Yeah, you're free, right? Something I really want to talk to you about. It'd be awesome if you could make some time for me. Feel like my bond with Futaba will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What's the plan? Are you gonna hang out with Futaba? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let's go to your room then. Bold of you.
Hey,
So I emailed Kana-chan, and believe it or not, she replied. We even ended up talking on the phone about elementary school. She said the only reason she got mad at me about her diary is because she was embarrassed. Apparently she thought I would hate her if I knew about her secrets, so she ran away. I guess me and her are pretty much the same as always. Same after all. Long story short, we made up. I finally apologized to her. That's incredible. Really? I'm surprised you're so excited about it, but I'm glad. Anyway, it's too far to actually visit each other, so we've been sending emails back and forth. We even made a promise recently, to both go to high school next year. You know, there's no way I would have been able to call her and apologize before. It's all because of you that I could do it, Miles. You worked really hard, too. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing to actually hear you say it, though. Oh, I almost forgot. Kana-chan is really surprised the Phantom Thieves listened to her request. She'll never know the truth of the matter, though. I finally finished that promise. Get along with Kana-chan. This is really important, so I'm gonna say it again.
Thanks.
Thank you, Miles. Wait a second. I never even said it the first time. I guess that means I'll just have to say it again now. Thank you, Miles. Seriously. I feel a strong bond of trust from Futaba. Hermit level 8.
Alright.
You will now earn XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Hermit Arcana. Ayy. Is it okay if I ask you for a favor real quick? I mean, I just finished a super old promise. So, could you pat me on the head? Mom used to do it when she was happy with me. Just pat. Can you do it? Fine by me. Alright, bring it on. Pat. Ah! That was totally different from when my mom used to do it. My heart, my face, it feels like they're on fire. calm down, Futaba. Okay. Phew. Looks like that strange outburst is finally over. My heart's still beating real hard, but I'm totally good now. Sorry for making you worry. I just remembered, I still have one more promise to do. Being okay without you around.
Can I really
Is
do
that
this?
really possible? Meh, I'll find out some other day.
Excuse me.
Peace out. I walked Futaba home. Hey, Miles. Thanks for listening to what I had to say today. So I've been having a lot of fun talking with Kana-chan over the internet. We talk all the time now. We tell each other what we're doing, what our days are like. Kana-chan said she cried when I reached out to her. When I heard that, I kinda cried a little too. And now I'm getting along with Kana-chan. I'm so glad I cleared that goal. Congrats. Thanks. It was only possible because you helped me out, though. Seriously. Anyway, I just have one more goal to clear. It's like I'm about to face the final boss. Once I beat that, it's game over. Credits roll. I hope you'll stick around till then, Miles. Okay, later.
Ah, you're back.
Hifumi. Let's get Hifumi's level up a little bit. So that reminds me, I also gotta sell some stuff to Iwai. You're alive, yet at the same time you're dead. You have interesting fate. Fortune reading. Let's take a seat.
What shall we do?
Affinity. Hifumi.
Here we go.
Okay, here I go. Your feelings should have reached the other person. Well, that's all for today. I hope it was helpful.
What do you think?
Hope you're happy with your fortune. I look forward to your next visit. Alright, now I go to Shibuya. Go to the airsoft shop. Sell some things.
Oh, it's freezing.
I want to shop.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? Those starting pistols aren't ours, you know. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
Those need to be identified. Or actually, those need to be sold is what I need to do with those. Alright.
Alright.
Protectors, accessories, items. Okay.
Come again.
Don't forget to do some maintenance on the guns. So what can I do for you? I want to sell. So you sold 90 pieces of clothing, I'll get you 190 points, 240. Let me see the prizes. Clothing, grab bag.
Hey, hey!
Hope you like the stuff we had in store. If you have any more points, just sell the clothes you got. Nothing else. Clothes are amazing. Alright, first off, did I find anything I want to use? Because he's got the old wild lion scarf. I've now got the Kamari Tau, which I'll probably end up selling. Another time. Hifumi won't level up. Damn. Face and mind.
Good evening.
Amnesia knows no standard moves. There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe is right. In order to practice, reading books about Shogi is important for winning as well. I've read all through my textbooks. Where can I gain knowledge that I've yet to discover? Oh, never mind. May I request a match? Bond won't deepen yet. Hang out. Maybe invite her to Booktown. Yes. Indeed, that place may have knowledge that I've yet to
Let's
discover. Well then, let's go there right now. I'm looking for a book that contains an analysis of a certain game of Shogi. I must be ready for any opponent, no matter how strong, and to do that, I must study as much as I can. But look at all these books. It's not going to be easy to find. Leave it to me. Are you good at tracking things down?
Well then.
Very well. I'll rely on you. I think we'll be successful if we work together. Rather than search blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. First, let's get an idea of how books are arranged here. Is it by title or by author? Let's take a good look around the store to fully understand the layout. I'd also like to find a book about shogi problems as well. I'll explain while we search. Now then, if we approach this methodically, we'll find them. I appreciate your assistance. The clerk gave me a gift. It's quite a lovely ornament. Perhaps it would look nice in your room. If I will grow stronger soon. Hey!
Thank you very much.
Very much. Finally found what I was looking for. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. And so November gives way to December. Bum, 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 bum. Is that making things clear? Okay. Brr. It's already December. This sure has been one rough year. What was that strange broadcast hijack? I thought the Phantom Thieves were done for. Masayoshi Shida will save us. This country will prosper under his leadership and administration. Yes, I can't help but get my hopes up. Next year is looking good.
I should have known.
Even after all we've exposed, they're still so blind? It seems we must have Shido confess himself. Bum, 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 bum.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. These shelves are coming along quite nicely. I want to try decorating your room a bit. Let's decorate. I got the king piece.
Wow.
That's the king piece used in shogi, right? It's so huge. I know they say bigger is better, but I wonder if that's really true. I mean, I'm so... Did you really want to keep decorating? Next I got the sky tree lamp. A sky tree lamp, huh? That must bring back memories of Asakusa. Do you still want to keep decorating? No, I'm good. Just do it for now. What do you want to do? Let's stop. Futaba's about to go up. Haru's about to go up. And Shinya's lower on my priority list. I think Haru is the new one. So I think if I bounce between Haru and Futaba, I should be fine. Alright, let's sneak past everyone and go up the emergency exit. Hello, Haru. I said hello. Ha.
Hey.
Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore. Yeah. Let's reach the rooftop. I came to see you.
Thank you.
Why, thank you. I'm sorry. I was spacing out for a moment there. Would you like to check on the planters with me? I would appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. My bond will become stronger soon. Spend time.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. Thank you. The truth is... And so the truth. So I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. I thought it would be fun to making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that. I just got a little dizzy for a second there. You look exhausted. I'm fine, honestly. Let's see. Next up is dirt for the planters. I'm sorry. I think I just need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has really been pushing for us to start a new business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm not sure what to do. What do you want to do? Huh? That's a good question. The idea does sound nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. And it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Takakura-san is suggesting. You should tell him that.
Excuse me?
Huh? You would think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking, and what's truly important to me. That's the spirit.
Yes.
I understand. By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best, Miles-kun. I can sense a strong resolve from Haru. Level 7. Decreases the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables.
Alright.
Oh, and I just thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Takakura-san. It's going to take some time to prepare, though, so it'll have to be my secret for now. But I'll tell you next time, okay?
Now, shall we return home?
Shall we return home? And so we did. And so we returned to our homes. Hello, sorry. Are you home yet? I wanted to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you so much for today. It's thanks to your support that I can keep pushing forward. I'll always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're always such an inspiration, Miles-kun. The rest is up to me. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, but I believe it'll go well, and it'd make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I'll have to make sure everything is ready first, though. Okay, I'll see you again at the rooftop. Boom, boom, boom. You're back. Everywhere I go, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick. It's as though his stance against the Phantom-Thieves has boosted his popularity. It's all a charade, though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big catch committed suicide while he was in police custody. That's a scandal no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Miles' identity public. About that, doesn't it seem a little odd to you? Yeah, I was wondering that myself. It feels as though the commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly. It's like nobody cares about that anymore. Yep, they're too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this doesn't make any sense. It's creepy as hell.
They're right.
They're right.
This is totally bizarre. What's going on here?
I don't know, Morgana. There's a hand shop around here that might have some pretty good finds. Noted. However, I have other shit I would like to do. Is Hifumi available today? No. Shahaya is a person I can talk to, but EY is about to level up, so let's talk to EY. To the airsoft shop. Andale. Let me go and do that. I want to shop. Yo. Yeah, first I sell to you, then I talk to you.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Come again.
Listen, something crazy happened. What's up? I got a call from Suda. I want to tell you about the details. You got some time? No one thinks you're alive at this point, so it'll be okay as long as you're careful. What are you going to do? Hang out with EY? Yes.
Good.
Come to the back.
Actually...
Hey, you're exactly the person I was hoping to talk to. Suda rang me up a while back, told me to forget everything he was threatening me with. I honestly thought it was some kind of joke at first, but I ain't seen or heard from him since. You know, it almost feels like I was talking to the old Suda somehow. My sworn brother. Hey, you think a guy can really go through a drastic change that quick? It's not impossible. You think? I've been around way longer than you, and I ain't never seen anything like it. Anyway, something fishy's still going on, but Suda's change is a real load off my shoulders.
That's right.
Oh, and this probably means our deal's through with, huh? I mean, your end of the bargain was driving Suda away, and you did that and then some. One more thing.
Yo.
I know I kind of fired you and all, but do you think you maybe want to keep working here with me? I honestly think kids these days have all sorts of commitments, so I get it if the answer's gotta be no. I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
Great. Don't go expecting me to make the job any easier for you, though, you hear? I'll be counting on you, kid. I mean, Miles. My bond with EY is growing even deeper. Level 9. No, level 8. So we ain't done yet.
Alright. Good.
Alright, first order of business is taking out the trash. Come on, we gotta get rid of those prototypes. Disassemble them and wipe the prints off before we toss them, though, okay? Or I'm not letting you leave till they're done. Eep. I feel like helping UI has improved my proficiency. Hey!
See ya.
Hey, nice work today. Hey, job well done. Hey, what's going on? About Suda. Let's keep an eye on him for a while. Seems like he was on the level, but can't be too careful. Understood. Good. If anything bad happened, it'd already be too late. I'm just gonna hang back and run the store for a while. Safer that way. And that means I'm gonna teach you all you gotta know about the business. Hope you're ready for it. Okay, I'm counting on you, Miles. Yusuke, Haru's about to level up again. And I don't think I have Futab, but Haru again. We already saw a fucking Haru chain. This is the Haru stream. We do Haru work. Rooftop. Let's teach her hone her voice this way.
Hey.
There's some middle shutdowns. Want to see you. Giggle. Oh yes, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. I've thought a great deal, both about Takakura-san and the company. Do you have some time to talk today? My bond with Haru will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so you should be okay as long as you're careful. So what will it be? Are you going to spend time with Haru? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You see...
Hey.
Hey, Miles-kun, do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that'll help me show Takakura-san how I really feel is right here. The planters? Nope, it's what's inside the planters that counts.
To be honest.
You see, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic I need. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into this soil for months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Then once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising those plants is taking considerable effort. I've checked on them every day, given them water, put them in the sun, but all that love and care has found its way into the beans themselves. Combining that with the nurturing warmth of this soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takakura-san will think when he tries it. It's like, yeah. I'll be honest, it'll help him understand you.
Yes.
Yes, I fully believe in that. It's strange. Only recently I was struggling to find belief in anything. By the way, I've thought about it some more, and I wouldn't be necessarily opposed to Takakura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is, people don't think of Okumura Foods very highly right now, so I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar rather than rebuild our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. But if they want to fool people with a low-quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will proudly oppose them. You're amazing, Haru. Well, naturally, I'm a heroine of justice after all. Just kidding. You know, Miles, it's so reassuring when you're here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate this soil, and because of you that I have the courage to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking. I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru. Haru can now take an otherwise fatal attack with a 1 HP remaining. Aces. Now then, I think to take some of this soil home to my coffee plants. Could you carry a bag for me?
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Hello? Thank you for giving me a hand today. I'm already testing the soil I brought home today. I can tell my coffee plants are happy. It's in your nature to nurture. My nature? I suppose it's simply in my nature to nurture nature. A fair turn of phrase, Miles-kun. All that's left is for me to muster up the courage and express my own opinion. I'll contact Takakura-san and I'll make sure it works with your schedule. I hope my magic item will work on Takakura-san. I'm going to do everything I can, so I hope you'll see it through with me. Okay, bye. Bye.
You're back.
Boom, 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 boom. Beef Bowl wants me to work. I say no. Shahaya, no. Wow, none of my confidants are available today. Fuck, I was not prepared for this possibility. Well, I guess I can get another bag from Kichijoji. can also start working. Oh no, I think those are afternoon jobs. I need to have a free afternoon shift to do those. What's the prizes?
Hey, hey!
Old. Okay, same stuff. But I can keep selling it for money. So I think what I will do is I will go sell to EY and then I will hang out with the twins.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's been really cold lately, but I gotta be careful of dust and humidity. Static electricity is the enemy of detail work, so I gotta keep an eye out for it. Shop.
All right.
Sell.
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. You must be scheming to do something. Come again.
Don't forget to do some maintenance on the guns.
I was waiting.
So you've come, inmate. You're late. Next time we expect you to be in front of us within 2 seconds of our calling. We've got some new duties lined up for you. Let's call them special assignments. To the point, there are a number of places in your reality society that may foster your rehabilitation. You will approve the value of these places to us in person.
Listen up, inmate.
We will select various locations that we suspect could be vital to your rehabilitation. Should you recognize a place that we mentioned, that you are to escort us there. You wanna go explore? Are those ears of yours just for decoration? These are special assignments for the sake of your rehabilitation. Work just as hard at them as you do the rest of your duties. We will await you in front of the door, like this, whenever a special assignment is available. Should you meet our expectations, we'll scrape together some sort of reward for you, so no slacking off. We ought to mention, these special assignments will not be available indefinitely. To raise it for your comprehension, you have until the end of the year to complete them. You are also required to continue working towards your rehabilitation to earn these assignments. We're really going out of our way for you here. Don't tell us we never did anything special for you. Now take the twins to various facilities to pique their interest. These items are available to do, can be found waiting for miles outside the Velvet Room. In order to take them to these locations, you need to check out the various facilities around the city. Time will pass during an outing with the twins. Concludes our explanation. We'll introduce the first special assignment. Are you ready? I am prepared.
Very well.
Then listen closely. The first location we have chosen is one that has grown quite popular lately. It's purported to offer foods that simulate the feeling of being in space. The food is apparently massive enough to rival the size of the universe itself and resembles a mysterious spacecraft. If this food exemplifies both the unknown and the vast nothingness of space, it is sure to stimulate the heart. Description, if you know... Where comes to mind? I've been to Big Bang Burger. Fuck you. Alright, rehabilitation. If you know the place, you better find it quickly. Okay, do I actually have to use it, or can I just go in? Well, let's just quickly duck in.
Oh, you want to do it? What would you like? What are you gonna do today? Now. What'll you do?
You mean Big Bang Burger?
Oh,
Big Bang Burger. The name is fitting, I
guide
suppose.
me, inmate.
The Big Bang Challenge.
You've got guts. Quit spacing out. Don't tell me.
Mercury applies the bit during his stomach will suffer its own Big Bang. This is gonna be easy. So you claim there's actually a chance of victory. We'll see how long the possibility lasts. This challenge will be a fairly difficult one. Be that as it may, you must finish the food tower in its entirety. Failing to join the Clean Plate Club is a grave offense.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea to add even more cost to your record? Get to the rehabilitating inmate. Not a bad start. But you've only just begun. I'm already full. You're stopping? Who said you could stop? No brakes. Work that jaw. Your stomach is gonna burst. Doesn't that look rather dead to you? Perhaps he's glimpsing the vast emptiness of outer space. Hey, is he really alright? He's not about to keel over, is he? Bleh. Phew, we did it. I have to say, you really held your own there. You almost didn't make it through, but we'll call this a success since your stomach didn't burst. I must say, though, I'm rather dissatisfied with this place use of the moniker Big Bang Burger. This is a meal of impressive size, but when compared to what the Big Bang generated, it's not grand in the least. Do humans even have some sort of compulsion for exaggerating the size of things? Good question. In fact, this challenge raises quite a few of them. You took the challenge for the sake of rehabilitation, but who in the right mind would willingly consume so much food? Maybe I don't understand humanity at all. Say, inmate, why are humans always testing and pushing their limits? It's because they're humans. How preposterous. The simple inmate speaks as if he's an expert on humanity. Hey, Justine, maybe we should take the challenge ourselves. I just had the very same thought. If we were to thrust ourselves into this ordeal, perhaps we would discover some answers. Hey, person. How can I help you? We're taking the Big Bang Challenge. Well, there's a minimum age requirement to be eligible for the challenge. Oh, can I interest you in our Little Bang meal instead? It even comes with a toy. Don't you want a cute little spaceship? Spaceship? There's a burger, fries, and juice for 500 yen. It'll be right up. Wait, we didn't ask for... It's too late now. Let's just settle for that today. I admit I'm intrigued by the diminutive spaceship. Alright, so I got my 2 jailers a Happy Meal.
Any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort. What? Is this true?
Not at all.
Hey, is it true or not? I ate all of mine, you know. They actually tasted rather good. Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track.
Why are my jailers children?
Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward.
Maragi. Mufu.
You better work just as... I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places. For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing. That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room as ordered. This one's a pretty dark rumor about a big shot producer in the entertainment industry. Apparently he's been forcing young idols and other girls to have sex with him to move up in the ranks. It feels like he's just feeding off their dreams. I can't overlook that. Right? Anyway, have you heard of Shiro Asakura? It seems like he's behind these crimes. Well, I'll be counting on you for the rest.
Hey!
Takami... Shinya seems to be my only option today. Let's go hang out with Shinya at the arcade. Dink! I made a snowman at school today. I'll show you next time. Well, I guess it'll probably melt. Even then, you're get really good at this, Ken, my son. You're going to train today, right? Yoshitsune... Teacher live. Study under him.
All right.
Okay, let's just play a game then.
Hey,
How are the Phantom Thieves doing? I'm still rooting for them. I hope they don't get discouraged and quit. The war's still going on. It's probably because they think I'm weak. If only I was as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Hey kid, you may be small, but you played a great game. What? So being big is better? My bad, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought we should be friends since we're both gamers. The name's Takakuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Ever heard of me? Huh? Takakuma, the pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy with all those videos online. And you're the one they call the king, right? I've always wanted to play you, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't want people bashing me for bullying a kid.
You bastard!
You just called me weak. That's it. We're playing. I won't lose. As I expected of the king. Okay, let's get this started. I'm gonna win. I have to.
No way.
How? The king's getting destroyed. That's Takakuma, isn't it? He's awesome. I missed? The king lost. That doesn't count. Let's play again. You got it. Well, that's 10 losses in a row. The king got slaughtered. That's hilarious. One more game. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. We should probably stop for your sake. Shut up.
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you? Calm down. I am calm. I wasn't supposed to lose. Man, I guess the king is just a little kid after all. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I feel bad beating you again, so I'm gonna go. Make sure you practice for the next time we play. Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. Don't get so worked up. I'm not. I didn't lose. If I lose, it's all over for me. I'm gonna beat him next time for sure. This isn't over. The strongest always win in the end, just like the Phantom Thieves. Watch, I'll win for sure next time. I'm not a loser, you'll see. Shitty is more motivated than ever before. Rank 4 of the tower.
Alright.
Crap, it's late. I gotta go. Man, that Takakuma, though. Telling me to practice for next time. A grown-up shouldn't spend so much time playing video games. Try to the shiny has made my heart grow. I feel like my kindness has increased. Maximum kindness.
Bye.
They tired me out. I'll see you later. Was Shido-san actually a bad guy? I don't know anymore. I told you, you can't trust Phantom Thieves. What's Akechi-kun saying? If the country's in trouble, then Shido-san should be fine.
Ah, you're back.
You're back.
Hey, inmate.
You haven't forgotten about your first assignment, have you? You better not keep us waiting long. We're waiting in front of our door. Yeah, how about no? Fumi's going up. Because I think I'm at 7 with her. Where am I at? The star's pretty far down the list, I think. Star is at level... Oh, yes, this is going to be getting level 9, and then I'll have level 10 left. My thinking gets sharper on rainy days. The sound of raindrops increases my focus. I did what I could to prepare for the exhibition match, and so... Oh, do you have some time? I'm feeling a bit anxious. So am I, apparently. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. Hang out with Hifumi? Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. After I confessed, I was scorned by the media. I bet everyone wants me to lose. However, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win with these very hands. Give it all you got.
Yes.
Of course. Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you'd like. Now, I should be going. It's an online broadcast of the best. The announcers are commentating on the gameplay. So this is the end of the road for the phony princess. She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Who's betting her lips? She doesn't seem to be doing very well. Oh, no, that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article. Oh no, that's not good. The next move will probably surely result in a checkmate. Phony looks troubled as she's being pushed up around the board. She hasn't made a move. I'm thinking Phony Princess Real Defeat is the headline for our next article. I concede. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if an ant has challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first time I have ever forfeited a match. I was so ashamed of myself I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. You'll win next time. That will be difficult given my current skill level. However, I'll work hard to get better. But I confess I am confused. I mean, naturally I am disappointed that I lost. But I still feel happy, as if a demon has been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do. Understand that there are times which require one to forfeit with valor and grace. Feel the foam's trusting me growing. This will probably get me an unlock because she was hinting at it. Toryu, decreases turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape battle.
Alright.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson. Spending time with me has only brought you pain. If I was thinking hard, I should be careful what I say here. So this is goodbye. I want to become stronger. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps I should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite extensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for both of us, as irreplaceable shogi friends.
Let's go home.
Well then, let's go home. Thank you so much for today. I've been thinking this entire time about how things would have been if I'd been playing shogi according to my mother's strategy. I could have enjoyed a transient, empty success, but when I looked 2-3 moves ahead, I saw myself in incessant hell, playing a purgatorial Pyrrhic shogi, unable to ever win or lose. I probably would have ended up hating shogi, perhaps even given up on life. That's why I can say with certainty the day's loss was not a setback, but a glorious step forward. That's a great way to see it. Thank you. It's so encouraging to have someone who truly understands me. I'm so happy. Alright, I should go, but I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Okie dokie, punk. You're free, right? You're in luck. I'm free too. Now that's something I want to tell you. Your time is mine. I know things that are rough right now, but do you mind? I mean, no, I should respond later. I'm actually proud of today's curry. You'd better savor it.
Hey.
Boom. This song. I have to say it. Yeah. Okay. So. Searching all alone.
Well then.
Wait, let's just wait for the outcome. Futaba levels up. I don't have Haru. Go see her. Yay! I'll drop by your room then.
Hey, listen.
Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She says she wants to go back to school next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back. You really matured. Yeah, I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you, Miles. And I mean, sure, I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do the last item on my promise list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Then even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. Are you okay, Futaba? Not at all. I'm more like, no-okay. But then again, I feel good, too. By the way, can I ask you for a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? If you want.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks for not getting mad at me. I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, not that, but I don't know. Miles, you're always so nice to me. Kinda like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him, though. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that, so why are you so nice? Oh, I just thought of a possibility. Am I, the only one you treat like this? Choose carefully in my relationship. Why, Miles? Because we're teammates. Teammates. Right. Of course teammates would want to be nice to each other. It's so obvious. That's gotta be why my heart's always pounding so much. It knows how much I care about my teammates. And you, Miles, my key item. From now on, I'm going to devote every fiber of my being into supporting you guys. I can feel a strong bond of trust from Futaba. Chance to swap current party with backups when 2 or more people are KO'd. That would have been useful during that fight with, friggin' the twins. Which means I could then use it for Lavenza. But we'll get to that later. Oh, teammate, my teammate. Miles joined Futaba's party. Futaba is beaming at Miles. Futaba attacks! Fatal damage to Miles! Wait a second, that's not what teammates are supposed to do.
Bye now.
Laters. I walked Futaba home. Hey Miles, there's something I wanted to ask you about. When we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate, but that's, you know, kind of vague, right? Can you get specific? What kind of teammate am I to you? A key item. Seriously? So I fall under your most valuable items, huh? I didn't know I was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammate. We've got something special, you know? Like, no matter how far apart we are, our hearts are always connected. Wait, no matter how far apart, so that means... Oh, sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Anyhow, time to make like a tree. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, you're back.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm not really sure why, but I feel restless for some reason. We managed to still shoot his heart, but the reactions have been less than ideal. Yes, it has been quite difficult to relax. I wonder if people will be disappointed to find out what his true nature really is. It might be more than just plain old disappointment. Either way, it's better that than letting him keep deceiving people. But even if his true nature becomes widely known, I wonder what results this election will bring. I guess we'll see. There really aren't many great politicians running, but anyone would be better than Shido. Anyways, let's wait for him to have the change of heart. We can talk more after that. EY is not about to level up. Shai won't be leveling up. Well, who's my last text if not one of those two? Right. What else can I be? You're alive, yet at the same time you're dead. You have an interesting fate indeed. What do you want to do today? Fortune reading.
What shall we do?
You are the new one, so let's get yours going. Affinity reading. Shahaya. It'll cost me yen.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. You feeling you should have reached the other person. Well, that's all for today. I hope it was helpful.
What do you think?
Fuck.
Well,
Verification test. Take a seat. Bond will deepen. Will not deepen. Here we go. Shahaya looks mystified. I'll go along with her readings until she's satisfied. Shahaya will grow stronger soon.
goodbye.
Well then, see you. Alright, so next time I talk to her, that'll be the one that goes up. The special in the Phantom Thieves said it was cancelled. I heard Akechi-kun would be on it too. I heard it was to avoid confusion about the election. They should ignore pranks like that. They said all those awful things to make Shido-san look bad, but it makes me want to support him more. The more skilled you are, the more enemies you have. I want to see him absolve those rumors for good.
Damn it.
Can't believe they're saying crap like that. It's like they're brainwashed or something. When I think about how he used us, damn it pisses me right the hell off. Well, it'll be fine. Soon he'll spill his guts, then everyone will know that we're right. Just wait and see. I just gotta grip my teeth till then.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Okay, because we have 13 days left. I can get a decent bit done in 13 days. Futaba, no. Yusuke. Haru! You are the one I want to talk to most, because you are part of my party, and therefore you're critical. You're also new. I haven't actually finished yours yet. Sent to the rooftop. Sneak past everyone. Da, 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 da. see you.
Thank you.
I managed to secure an appointment to meet up with Takakura-san. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? No message, you're live. Hang out with Haru.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. Well, I'll contact Takakura-san now. So you'd like me to try this?
Yes.
Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it you wanted to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time. It's not a problem. The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okumura Foods. I see. That includes you, Takakura-san. That's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. Now then, what I want to discuss is... Don't forget to breathe. Right, I'll be okay. Takakura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation. What? I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Foods coffee chain. I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
What? I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing the cafe, but I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new name after his shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life. Is that so? Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought that would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you'd like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? The truth is, the rumors of my being pleased at your father's death are troubling, to say the least. I understand not everyone agrees with the vision I have for this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura Foods back on the right path. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with this coffee. Do you think you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. Well, give it all you got, Haru.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would be glad to join you. Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much. And it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Sugemura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed, but it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead. Huh? Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugemura-kun? I think he's an intelligent man, but I have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife, either. I would prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person in control of my actions is me. Not my father, and not Sugemura-san. I understand. You've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman. My apologies for not coming to see that sooner. But what about the contract Sugemura-san made with my father? He said the reparations would be immense if I refused the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the document?
Excuse me?
Well, no, now that you mentioned it, no, I haven't. And neither your father nor our lawyers mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying, and may have had the help of particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it will be done, I promise.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. Takakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. And not only about the company, but about Sugemura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was honestly pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miles-kun. You did amazing. You did too, you know. Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were by my side helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you. Accept a strong bond of trust from Haru. Protect. Haru will now die for me.
Alright.
I love making that joke. Oh, that reminds me. Takakura said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that? Should we carefully about your relationship with another girl. Why do you think? He saw us as good friends.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're probably right. I mean, that's all we are, so... I feel really bad whenever I turn one of these down, but the alternative is that they all get even madder at me by the end of it and kick my ass. Anyway, I should go... Fuck. Anyway, I should go study. I have entrance exams coming up, so I don't really have time to be sitting around here. But, thank you for today. I guess I should head home. Sorry for the sudden call. There's something I really wanted to tell you. After we met, Takakura-san told me my grandfather's blend recipe. I'm brewing some in my room right now, and it smells amazing. If only you could smell it too. I can't wait to try it. Yes, too bad you can't smell anything over the phone. I can't wait to let you try some. I don't think I would have had the courage to do any of this if I was alone. I'd just have given up without trying and never found out how Takakura-san was feeling about any of this. So I hope you'll indulge a small gift for fighting at my side through it all. Okay, good night.
Ah, you're back.
You're alive at the same time.
What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
Disappointing, but expected.
Good evening.
A Meijin knows no standard move. There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. It would be nice to dine out once in a while, however I can't help but wonder what we would eat. Tactical analysis with a variety taken into consideration leaves me with a buffet? Oh, never mind. How about we play a match? Hang out. Wilton Buffet. Is this a place you recommend? Coming from you, it must be great. Hey, gotta go get me some fucking food. Just as I thought, you like restaurants that have a calm atmosphere. That aside, there are so many different types of food here. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, how shall we plan our attack? I have a recommendation. Your personal recommendation? I would be more than happy to take that into consideration. Actually, I often ate at a hotel buffet with my mother, but to protect my image, she told me that what I could and couldn't eat. Those aren't fond memories. However, I feel like today's game will prove to be quite fun. Well then, shall we begin?
I'll start.
Which of us shall dominate the table to a fair match? Bond will grow stronger, so fucking A. I'm hoping that my spree with Haru doesn't run out, though. Because I've been on the fucking buzzer when it comes to Haru. Alright. This campaign session's really heating up. Are we going to allow this election to continue? They have to. We can't just not have a Prime Minister. I'm fine with Masayoshi Shido, not like we have any other options. Yeah, I guess I'll vote Shido-san too. You think Shido's gonna become the Prime Minister at this rate? With the Ketchikun and Shido-san, it feels like some heroes have been born this year.
Well,
that's
shall we
right.
begin?
The turning point of any era is when a hero is born. They address everyone's fears and worries and skillfully carry out a revolution. Representative Shido is like that, don't you think? A hero? Him? Don't make me laugh. This is getting really bad. We need to make everyone realize it. Come on, Haru. Come on, Haru. Fuck yeah! And that'll level up, too. So I get to sit back and enjoy this one. Head to the rooftop.
Hey! Thank you!
So I went over to the company the other day and I have some news. Are you free to speak today? Bond will increase. Hang out with her.
Thank you!
Thank you. I'd like to drink a nice cup of Boss's coffee. Can we head to LeBlanc?
Ay, this has such profoundly bold flavor.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye. Well, I'm heading home now. Close up shop for me, will you?
I was finally able to convey my feelings during the company meeting. Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company. And even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first. But in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
You've done great, Haru.
All that nervousness was exhausting. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before, but I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking with management, I've decided to let them handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's. And like this place. What do you think?
This won't be easy.
Yes, I'm aware. It sounds like a pretty boring dream now that I put it into words, doesn't it? But I won't be able to accomplish anything if I'm afraid of failure. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately after I graduate. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. After all, right now it's only a hobby. Perhaps I should apprentice here at LeBlanc in the meantime.
It's hard work, you know.
I take it that sentiment comes from personal experience? Either way, I think this dream of mine will be no easy feat. But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a heroine of justice. If I act with resolve and believe in my actions, I know I'll be able to achieve anything. I'm so glad I met you. At first, it was nice having someone that understands me. But now, it's much more. There may be times where people resent me for it. But as long as you're here, I'll be okay. You know, I'd like to return the favor. If you ever find yourself in trouble, I'll be there for you. Feel free to rely on me from now on. I have the strength to help you. I can sense it.
Feel a strong bond with Haru.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a
Blood oath.
Thy
Bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
Thou hast
Awaken to the ultimate secret of the Empress, granting thee infinite power. Second Awakening. Evolves Persona into a mythological trickster.
Alright.
And I believe... Fuck, what was yours? I don't remember. Well, we're about to find out.
Alright.
I can also fuse Mother Harlot, the most powerful Empress of the powerful persona of the Empress Arcana. Bum, 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 bum. That's spoopy.
I feel as though I've been reborn. This is my new power.
All right.
Haru's persona Milady has transformed into a start. Getting Day of the Dead vibes.
When I open my cafe, I'll let you be my first customer.
I look forward to that.
I can't wait. My, look at the time. We've been speaking for quite a while. I should be going now. Take care.
I walked hard to the station. Evade nuke. Greatly increases evasion from nuclear skills, does not stack. Fuck, I get rid of something. Gun is secondary, so I can get rid of some of that. You're back. The election battle has reached the halfway point. The polls for each election ward have remained the same, though. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? That would be the case. I wonder if voting will shift if Shido has a change of heart. Nobody will vote for him once they find out he's a criminal. Assuming they find out before they vote. That's the important part. We would prefer him to announce his crimes before the election, but if the change of heart doesn't make it, the election will just go as expected. We have to believe. No, results aren't what matters. You are correct. As long as his true nature is brought to light, other options will be available to us. All we can do is change his heart. We should be able to put a stop to this if we succeed. Show me potato salad. Fuck. I got this one, though. Red light district. My shapeshifter. Pose masquerade. You're alive, yet at the same time you're dead. You have an interesting fate indeed. Well then, what would you like to do today? Verification test. So I've made some more progress with the ADP case. Sit down so I can tell you all about it. My bond with Shahaya will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive. Hang out with Shahaya.
Yes.
Please go. Yes, please go ahead. Let's do it.
The thing is...
So I got all the members of the ADP together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
It's just...
However, it seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talks with a lawyer right now, though. We're going to get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm going to give back all the money I made from selling holy stones, too. It's the least I can do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this, Kenmi-kun. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth. Oh, that's a lot of money. That's the money I spent on the holy stone. Maiden, I'm so glad to see you.
What?
Yokoda, what are you all doing here? The apology you gave us was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
No.
None of it was made up. As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. The promise of a great future, the power of the holy stones, the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible the ADP scheme was. That's why I had to come forward. No, that can't be true. Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? Listen to what Shahaya is saying. Shut your mouth. Please stop this. He has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're going to get upset with anyone, it should be with me. But, maiden, this can't be happening. No. We must continue to place our trust in her. Please, maiden, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we'll be fated to drown in sorrow. Look, the only way you can change it is with your own convictions. Neither I nor one of these worthless stones will be able to help you. But then, how are we supposed to avoid our fated misery? No, a curse is upon us. Maiden, please. Oh, will you shut your traps? Y'all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Whether you're gonna be miserable or not, it's all on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine mumbo-jumbo to be changing your fate. Fucking hell. Y'all got that strength in yourselves. Fortune-telling can't hold a candle to honest-to-goodness willpower. And heck, even if things are bad now, it'll all be fine so long as you keep your heads up. Oh, I'm sorry about that. All this stress caused me to lapse into my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. My heart? It might not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by all those seminars and donations. I'm partially to blame for that. But that's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Maiden. No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Shihaya Mifune, the fortune teller who guides fate. I wonder if Yokoda-san and the others will be okay. I know how they feel, though. They want to cling onto the holy stones just as I clung to my role as the maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates. Well, fate can be changed. Right, I did it, so I'm sure Yokoda-san and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, I will talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I will be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people called me a monster. Here they revere me as the maiden. Even now, my heart continues to wander. Yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Shihaya. Kenway-san, thank you. Deep bond of trust. This will put me to level 8, I believe. No, this is level 9. Oh, because after this she talks to me and it's like, hey, are we romance? And I'm like, no. By the way, Kenway-san, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. So, there's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me? It's not, is it? I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. Kenway-san, why do you come here? I like to have my fortune read. Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious. But there's nothing better than knowing my readings help others. Please come have your fortune read as often as you like. After all, we'll forever be joined in our quest to oppose fate. Anyway, I should be going.
Until next time.
Good night. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry for calling so soon. I know we just saw each other. There's something I really wanted to tell you. You're the reason I was managed to talk to Yakuda-san and everyone. I plan on doing all I can to support everyone at the ADP for a while. If you're in any trouble, please feel free to stop by for a consultation anytime. I'm planning on it. Great. Please, I want to help you carve a path to your future. As Shihaya Mifune, fortune teller and emissary of fate. Whoops, I guess I sounded a little too full of myself just then. Maybe I'm not a monster or a maiden. I'm just Shihaya. So if you're ever in trouble, remember you can always come to me, okay? Well, good night and sweet dreams. I know Hifumi's gonna level up, so that's severe. Yeah, that's already maxed. Alright, let's go talk to Shihaya and see if I can't finish off Futaba's confidant.
What shall we do?
The stream will cost you 5,000 yen, is that okay? Have fortune read.
Here we go.
Feeling should have reached the other person. I bet you can deepen your friendship even further now. Well, that's all for today. I hope it was helpful.
What do you think?
Come on, potato salad. Fuck yeah!
Yo!
Everything's finished, right? All we gotta do now is wait like always. Hey Miles, I'm ready. Let's do the last thing on the promise list. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. Yeah, Futaba. The last thing on the promise list, being okay without you around. I think I want to give it another shot. I'm coming for you, Akihabara.
I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back.
Dramatic.
Kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out.
30 minutes have passed. She's still not back. Futaba's been gone for 45 minutes. I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I was having fun. Guess that means I beat my mission, huh? You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
That's why yeah. You can do this.
I know I can do it now. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember?
Just keep it cheap.
You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy. But it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
So a strong bond with Futaba. Here we go. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the hermit, granting thee infinite power. Woohoo! What? Final guard. Chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member. Also second awakening. Transforms the persona into a mythological trickster.
Alright.
You can now fuse Ongyoki, the most powerful persona of the hermit. Dun dun dun. Ba-da-bum ba-bum ba-bum ba. Bum 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 bum. Hello, Prometheus.
My heart just leveled up. A new me rises from the ashes.
Alright.
Futaba's persona Necronomicon has transformed into Prometheus.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh? I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be. Thanks.
Treasure Skimmer, what does that do? Find out if a foe is carrying a rare item ahead of time. Eh, it's not bad. Prometheus is... Okay, so...
Ah,
You're back. I don't even have to ask. I already know what I'm doing.
Good evening.
A Magean knows no standard moves. There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe is right. There's something I'd like to ask you. Will you play a match with me? Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What are you thinking? Do you want to hang out with Hifumi? Yes.
Thank you. I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
You'll triumph in the end.
That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults, but I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills, I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
I believe in you.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
Strong bond with Hifumi.
I am
thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite power. Allows you to swap current party with backup members during anyone's turn.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Lucifer.
Well then, on to our final lesson. I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
We do.
I'm honored to hear that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence.
Alright, I'm gonna fuse Satan Island, that'll be the end of
If there's
session.
anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Now let's play a match. I have a lot of new moves I'd like to test out. I hope you're okay to stay here a while longer. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
I can't wait for Shido's new administration. I'm sure our economy and market will improve. I went to listen in on Shido-san's speech. I was so moved. His words really resonate in me. I hope he keeps fighting and doesn't let that slander get to him. You mean that broadcast hijacking hoax? They only attack Shido-san because of how charismatic he is. Slander and a hoax, eh? They'll hear the truth soon from Shido himself. And then they'll learn the truth behind his charisma. Now he is only interested in his own self-preservation. People are just tools to him. Father, I'm fighting against this injustice just like you did. So watch over me, okay? So I think now that all of my big ones are done, I think Shahai is still on my list, Yusuke is still on my list, and...
Well then.
then let's wait for the outcome.
Hey!
So here's what the target... Okay, yeah, so I have Shahaya and I have EY at night, and then for the day shift I have Yusuke and Shinya. Speaking of Shinya, Shinny has an option today, but I will probably talk to him after I talk to Shahaya first. But that'll be another time. Velvet Room.
Hey, hey! Hey, inmate!
You certainly see.
Time for some You wish to perform and gather them.
Okay, I need the fusion calculator. So I need Anata, and that will get me Lucifer. So, Ananta. Decarabia and the Regent. That'll be the cheapest option. So let me get Decarabia and the Regent on my list.
Finished for now. Justine, you handle this. These
View
are the
summon.
paths you have walked. You'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona. Is this what you'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona? The inmate you wish to perform an execution. Now choose! Do you really need this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extraordinary power.
Go ahead.
My.
Out of the power creation that is awake inside of you shall henceforth be within your mask. Behold, the Counselor's Confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. Abysmal Surge, Growth 2. Marukukaja. Freydine.
Gather them. Looks pretty tough.
Lucifer.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a fusion greater than your own power?
Do it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Allure of Wisdom. Yes.
It will receive extraordinary power.
Go ahead.
Now for a rebirth.
I am Lucifer, the morning star that riseth from the darkness. He who transcendeth the bleak world of the heart, under the pact I shall become thy mask. And you know what that means. So that get you some levels. Morning Star. Severe Almighty to all fucking yes, excuse me. Decreases SP cost by half. Fucking yes. Heat Riser. Repel Bless. so this is just gonna be fucking everything. What the fuck does he'll do? Decrease recovery time from ailments by 1 turn. Yeah, it's less useful. So let me quickly...
Finished for now? You'd like to read the registration? You'd like to register this?
It's the moment. It is the moment.
Can you gather them up?
Advanced fusion. Sataniel.
A strong persona indeed.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Do
Select
it.
the skills you'd like to inherit.
Pagan Allure strengthens magic skills by half. Pagan Allure. Drain Curse. Already nullifies blood. Secondary viewer, you got here at an interesting time. I'm about to end, actually. I'm getting close to the end of today's stream. He won't keep it, but I'll give him Aegon. And then what else can I give him? Bloodbath is heavy to all foes. What do I got? Colossal damage to all foes. That's a lot of health, though. Give him Heat Riser.
We'll receive a great deal of them.
Yes.
Let us begin.
Do the thing. Onward towards further power, Arsene. I am Sataniel. You would slay gods to protect the justice you believe in? Very well. I shall once again become your mask. Confidant. The full confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. Severe Almighty to one foe. Yeah. Tyrant's Mind. Strengthen all attacks. Can stack. That's fucking boss. I mean, don't really need it. You get Victory Cry. Fucking yes! Holy fuck. And I can replace Megadolion with Myriad Truths once I have it.
You change your mind? The inmate needs power requires
Speak of the devil.
sacrifice.
I should probably save first.
You change. Are you finished? What?
But that'll be something I do another time. There's still a business here.
Let's do it.